Hey guys, this is intuitive healer Holly Mullins, an Appalachian granny woman, coming at you with another ramblings of an Appalachian granny woman. So I was sitting in thought, as usual, as I always do, and I was thinking to myself, what does people, how does people view us? And I mean us by the people who have reached such a high level of understanding and consciousness. It's we no longer fit in anywhere. And yeah, we've been finding our soul tribes for some time, but now's a crucial point in time where everybody is starting to get the bearings and what is um, being told as a new world, new earth, 5D, whatever it is that anchoring in. So if you're seeing this, welcome to the 5D. And you may see this in the 3D, but to feel it in the 5D, that's different. So the consciousness, guys, I'm just a normal person who, I went to high school, I graduated high school, I got married, I started awakening is what happened. I had experiences. I didn't have, I didn't read this in a book. This is not how it come about. It was all within myself, and it was my awakening. And I'm too lazy to read. Trust me. So lazy. So everything that I speak about is personal experiences. And then I will let you know if it's something that has come up in reading, which I have a hard time doing is reading. I'm a doer. I'm more of a, the wind's blowing here again. I'm more of a, let's just do it. Let's hop in and do it and let me experience it. I'm what I consider a normal person, but then I'm not. Let's face it, I'm not fucking normal. But at one time, I would have considered myself normal. I guess we all think we're damn normal until everything starts hitting the fan, man. Because you start awakening, you start seeing things, you start feeling things, you start understanding things that nobody around you is understanding. It's like the Truman Show, y'all. That's how it is. It's like the Truman Show. Everybody else don't realize they're in a, they're being filmed and they're part of the background. They're a background character, and there's Truman. He's a main character, right? And then that's what it's like. It's like, you look around, the synchronicities, it just becomes your everyday part of your life. Right now, I can tell you, for anyone who is wanting to know some of the signs that they are anchored in or anchoring into the 5D, you're going to start hearing a high frequency sound. I started hearing it about 2 years ago, and it was like on and off when meditation or when I was smoking the plant medicine. Now it's all the time. It's definitely not tendonitis. I know that's been brought up before. I don't really have time for people who want to. Yeah. But anyway, I know what I know. And if you're hearing this, it's a high frequency sound, and it is something you hear. At first, you're going to hear it when you first wake up in the morning. It's going to be so loud, and then it's just going to go away until you go into meditation or you're connecting. If you're like me and a solitary person, then your consciousness is always opening, or opened. So and I can totally tap into it. So just sit here and I can hear it now. And some of you who are with me or are on that level can do it with me as well. Because all it is being aware of that conscious level. Now that you're aware, let's talk about that part, because this is where the fun starts. This talk you're talking about taking jumps and jumps in your life, and now is a time spirit is speaking loud and clear is to take care of yourself, to invest in yourself. It is a time for all of us to invest in ourselves. I had a hard time just sitting and waiting because, I'm financially, what I do is what I do, and that's how I make my money. Luckily, I don't have, a lot of expenses. Of course, I'm, now living here with my uncle, and I do what I can do. But the goal is to have that healing center, right? So I've been sitting on it and sitting on it, and I kept from ordering the supplies I needed to get my smudge sprays back in order because I was afraid. I was like, oh, I'm going to take a gamble here. Today, it was very clear messages from spirit, and just sitting with it. It was just order it because you have to invest in yourself. My smudge sprays, I started making them in 2017, and I made them from my own recipes. I also do a couple of roll-ons, which is Breathe Bitch. You can get that in a smudge spray, or you can get it in a roll-on, and it's really good for anxiety or just calming, bringing your energy down to where you can just. God, it has such a great smell. All the smudge sprays do, and I wear them. I just wear them to wear them because they smell so good. And I'm not one to do perfumes really anymore, and I rarely do deodorant. I know that sounds disgusting, but um, during this winter especially, I don't really have to worry about it. I don't sweat, so I don't have a sweating issue. That's for damn sure. It sucks. Just ask me how it is to be in the summer and sweat. It sucks balls because I can't. Anyway, this is the ramblings of an Appalachian granny woman. This is someone who was born and raised in the Appalachian Mountains in a place that time has forgotten, yet the ancient ones still rise. The Appalachian Mountains are more ancient than anyone could know, and it's just not about these mountains. It's about us. It's about the consciousness. It's about an awakening. It's about everything. It's about everything coming to peace. And I think it's beautiful. But it's beautiful to see the backgrounds of people who are coming together, who are standing up and going, I'm here. I finally healed. I finally healed enough to where I can anchor into this and I can and say, okay, it's time for me. So I promise you, if you ain't there yet, you're almost there. And just keep going. Damn it, just keep going. So I can have somebody talk to. Damn, I gotta have somebody talk to about something. I'm telling you, it's like Truman Show. I'm like, do 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 do. No, I do have really good people in my life, like on the web and like in my life, not in my everyday life. That sounds so bad. People that I can intellectually connect to. It is something that I crave. It is something that I need in my life because I need to express myself. And so now this is how the ramblings of an Appalachian granny woman come about. Because when you find yourself in solitude, that's when you download. That's when you start to just have all these thoughts and you don't know how to process them, especially with this mind of mine. I'm a double air sign, so you can imagine. I do pretty good though. I'm pretty grounded for the most part. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in and listening to my ramblings. Peace out, mother cluckers. I hope you have a good day.